Howdy folks, it's Alter here and welcome back to Train Yard Builder. Today we're going to check out Sandbox mode and to see what we can do with it. I'm not going to spend too much time in it at first because I don't want to have like an hour-long video in Sandbox mode, but that's what we're going to talk about. But first, I want to talk about this achievement that I'm trying to get that's not working. So here are my achievements so far for the game. 10 out of 19, we're moving along nicely. And being a completionist, I like to complete everything, so I'm going to go for all of these. But the one that's confusing me is the surrealism that says paint one model with at least 5 different colors. And you can see that so far I've painted 82 models, and most of them have 5 or more colors that are different. So either this is not going to be triggered unless it's in sandbox mode, or they mean 5 variants. Maybe they mean 5 different variants. I'm not sure. But I've definitely painted at least one model with at least 5 different colors. I've done it dozens and dozens of times. And I know it's not broken because if you go to global achievements and go to surrealism, 10% of players have done it. So it's not broken. I just don't know how to trigger it. So I'm hoping by doing sandbox mode today, I'll paint something with 5 different colors. And maybe I'll trigger it. If not, maybe I'll do something with 5 variants, and we'll see. And one more thing I wanted to talk about before we go into sandbox mode is I did another exhibition, and I was able to sell it. If you recall the previous video, we did an exhibition. I was counting on selling it, but won't let me sell it. But it did save in the table management section, so I actually loaded that table in my workshop. So next time you see me in-game in my workshop, you're going to actually see that exhibition sitting there. It's super cool. But anyway, today's about Sandbox. Let's click on Sandbox and see what happens. If you want to enter Sandbox mode, yes. Save current file, yes. Of course. I hope this doesn't like override what I was doing. I have some really good game progress. I would imagine you can go back and forth, right? I don't know. We'll see. Alrighty. Oh, cool. So what do? We should have everything still, right? We got the diorama table. We have the painting table. There's obviously not a cleaning table. Because why would there be, right? This is really cool in here. I like this. Oh, those are the trains that we bought, or they just other things? They might just be random things. That's really cool. I'm enjoying the artwork. I know this isn't part of the game, but it kind of is. Can we go outside and sit on the roof? Nope. Alrighty, I'm going to see what you can do. That's your way out of sandbox mode to the rest of the house. Yep. Alrighty. Cool. Alrighty, so what are we going to do? We need to do table management first, right? That's all you can do is table management. Let's see here. Store tables. Okay. Presets. Okay, so a couple questions I have. How many sandbox tables can you do, right? So if I'm in sandbox mode and I build something really cool, can I save it and then build something else? Or am I stuck? Am I stuck like, how do I place enter? Enter, right? Enter, 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 enter. There we go. Cool. Let's get out of there. Yep. Alrighty. I feel like we're kind of low to the ground. Anyway, maybe when I get inside the table. Okay, so let me do building layout. And, well, before we do anything, let's actually go paint a model and see what happens if I paint something with 5 or more colors. Does this have 5 or more colors? This does. Okay, so cool. So let's see here. It'll blink what's going to change. So this is going to be what? I don't see anything blinking at me. Let's just change to see what happens. What are we changing right now? Oh, we're changing the windows. Ah, okay. Let's make them kind of yellowish. There we go. Okay, so there's that. Okay. That's going to be the bricks. Let's make it a little darker than the other one. And this is going to be the trim. Let's make the trim, no, not pink. Not doing anything. Ooh. Let's see. That looks kind of cool, depending on what I can do with this. That's the roof. Let's do that. And then that's changing. Oh, down there, the little things at the bottom. Okay, cool. Let me create a variant with that, or no, I don't know. So now what do we do? How do we save it? We just exit. Okay. Now we should have two variants, right? Yeah, see, now we have two variants. Oh, now it's all the same. Reset colors. There we go. No, I don't understand this variant thing. Yeah, sure. Okay, so we got this with the blue down there, and that. Okay, this is the one I did. Okay, so we painted a thing with 5 or more colors, and I did not hear the achievement go. So I don't know. Achievement didn't trigger, even though we did something with 5 or more colors in both game or story mode and what's it called mode. Yeah, let me show you how that works. He puts this down here. Hey, I was trying to change the variant. There's a way you can change it. I don't know. Oh my gosh, there's so much stuff. Get rid of that part of the video. So if you look in here, it says that it's been painted, right? That shows that it's been painted and it's been 5 or more colors. So we did not get the achievement. I don't understand why. And then I can't figure out how you change to your variant. Because what color? That is definitely the one with the blue bottoms. So I need to go back to the tutorial and see, I know what that is, and see how I get to my other variant that I painted. So then as far as the diorama thing goes, you would come over here and you would make something and then save it as a diorama. And then when you come over here, you can somehow get to your dioramas, which I think is this, right? And then you just place them in here, like pre-building, right? Pre-assembly. So should we do that? Should we do a quick diorama and see what happens? And put it in there. So let's go to the table. Let's get rid of this. We don't want that in there. Let's see. We don't even want track. I want a cool little scene. But here's the problem. There's so much stuff. There's so much stuff. Let's put a fire hydrant in here. Just because. Oh my gosh, that's so tiny. That is so tiny. Let's do some park benches. Like this. I'm just doing some random things quickly here. Are there tags for roads? OPQR, yes, roads. Okay, so you can sort things with a tag. I want something with a sidewalk. Oh, that's huge. Goodness gracious. Okay. Let's go like this. Put that right up to the fire hydrant. You get the idea, right, of what I'm doing here. Right? And then, I'm not sure if I can do grass. Is it just going to put grass underneath? Like, for example, if I... Wait, why did I get that thing there? Come on. Oh, I got that set. Okay. If I put... okay, you can put these on the road, too. If I put this down... without grass or anything, is it going to fill it in with grass? I assume it would. Let's do a cool, oh no, let's do this. I have kind of like a city park theme. That's kind of what I'm thinking, right? Can you tell? So you can park your bikes there, and then you can play basketball. In fact, we're going to have 2 basketball courts. There we go. Then I want fences. What do we have for fences? That's another bike rack. Antenna. And that's my wife asking me questions. Oh my gosh, there are so many things. Holy moly. Urban bench. Sure. Let's put in some urban benches over here. So people can sit and have a snack and watch the basketball game. So you can see, or maybe you can't, but you can understand why this game is like my dream game and the coolest thing ever that I've come across for gaming, because this is the type of thing I used to do in real life, and spend all of my allowance and all of my lawn mowing money. And I would spend all my money on it, just doing things like this with the train set, buying a set, placing things, spending hours and hours of my life doing this. And here we are in a game with, I don't know how many items, thousands, hundreds of thousands of items I can place down, and spend my time tweaking things and just doing whatever I want, and spending time with all this detail. I mean, look at this. I could do this for years of my life. This is insane what I can do with this. Oh my goodness. I'm just trying to make a quick sandbox video just to see how it works. I'm going to get caught up in details, right? I need fence. Is there anything for fences? No. I need to search for fence. Oh, that works fantastic. Whoops. Fence. Oh, my caps lock is on. I just want a boring, basic fence. Yeah, there we go. Chain link fence. Just to put it in between. I should probably have snap to grid on so that I can line them up easier. Because snap to grid, they'll line up, close as they can. I'm going to run out of space. Shoot. I'll just stick it next to it. Overlap a little bit. Okay, so you get the idea. Let's just do B basket ball test 1. Save. Okay? So now I escape out of that and I come over here. And I go to dioramas. Where's my... Oh, fence. Let's get rid of that. There we go. Dioramas? Nope, that's not how you get to it. Okay, so where does my diorama go? Nope. Well, I feel dumb now. Because wouldn't this be dioramas? You've got trains, track, buildings, decoration, and this. Wouldn't this be my diorama? Right? That has to be. Oh man. Okay. Okay, here it is. But how do I use it? How? I saved it again. What does that little thing mean right there? That's delete. What does that mean? Do you want to upload this to the Steam Workshop? No. I just want to use it in my own thing. Do I have to upload it to the Steam Workshop to use it? That's weird. Oh, where'd you go? Where'd you go? Uh-oh. Now it's gone. Oh no. It's gone. Where'd it go? This is stupid. This is stupid. Basketball. Nope. Nope. I have no tags blocking anything. I'm just wasting so much time on this, but I want you to see my struggles. Did I just lose a diorama? Fine, let me do something. Let's just do a quick and easy test. I don't know what this is. Farmhouse test. Save. There it is. Do I want to upload it? Yes. Save. Do I want to upload it? Save as new. Yeah, that makes sense, right? Because then you can change it a little bit, right? Like you can do this, whoops. Like throw some different buildings in there, right? And then save as new. Yep. Get rid of that, yeah. right, right. Okay, so you're watching this with me, right? If I go through, they're here. And I save them a bunch of different ways. I can save as new, and I got another one. I don't know what upload means, but we're uploading them. So I come over here. Now they're there. I guess I had to upload them and now put them in something, right? Okay, well this is dumb, so let's get rid of them. I assume when it means Steam Workshop, it means me, and it doesn't mean it's going to like where millions of players can, well, millions of people aren't playing this game, but where millions of players can come in and do stuff. So if I do this, okay, good. You can delete part of the diorama. So let's say I make a diorama and there's some part of it I don't like, then I can get rid of part of it. Okay, so that makes sense. Dioramas work. Okay, cool. So what else did we do? Okay, so we did dioramas. We painted something with 5 or more colors. We did not trigger the thing, even though we did 5 or more colors. And then we also chose a different scheme, right? There's this scheme. Okay. Whatever. Okay, we're not making very good progress, are we? All right, let's get rid of that. Okay, so we figured out a few things. Obviously, the cleaning thing isn't going to be in here, but I think you can place dirty models. I think if you go dirty, nope. Maybe there's a tag for dirty. I thought you could do dirty models. It don't look like it. Or worn model, user made. Ooh, user made models. Thinking maybe I could get this. Nope. So let's get started. Now that we're an entire video length of time into this video, let's get started here. Okay. I don't know what I want to do. It's kind of difficult when you have the whole world in your disposal. There's textures, there's hills and things, there's foliage. Let's do this. Let's raise it up a little, but what if we do this? Oh, there you go. More and more and more and more and more and more and more. We'll raise it up more. Brush size, obviously. Well, that's cool. We're just gonna do some mountains on the edges here, just because it's cool to have mountains on the edges of your train build. There we go. That looks really awesome. Can we go underground? We cannot go underground. We can go through here, right? Yeah. Smooth, we'll smoothen, obviously. Flatten, we'll flatten. How much do you want to flatten? All right, that is really cool. And then, I mean, we're doing things that you normally do at the end, but I'm just playing around. Just going to do some autumn birch trees. So, foliage density, bring that down maybe. Okay, brush size, obviously. What's the max density? Oh, guacamole. There's not an undo, is there? Control Z. Oh, there's a Control Z. Oh, fantastic. Okay, that's too much, maybe. Maybe not. Let's see your foliage density in the mountains. There you go. And then that's my wife texting me about something. I don't know what it is. I'll get to it later. All right, there you go. There, see? You can see the forest through the trees. And why can I not get anything right there? Okay, I could play with that all day, which is kind of the problem. If this sandbox mode is decision paralysis. So many things you can do, so many things you can decide on. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. So what else should we do? Let's get some tracks going. And I want to do like a train yard in the corner because that is kind of makes sense, right? Except let's start with this one maybe. Like we'll have the main line come off, but we need room for buildings along the edges because I like having my edges occupied by something, right? So it doesn't look like it goes off into space. Let's start here. Let's give this a lot of room. So let's start right here. And we can even go like that, right? And then we'll have room for some buildings along the side. So let's see here. There's some really long straight tracks. And there's some extra long straight tracks, like there's a mega long one. Ultra long. There we go. which looks really small on this huge train board. Of course, when I was a kid, I had a 4x8 board in my room that barely fit. And then I also had, or no, then I moved it to the garage eventually. But yeah, I spent a lot of time and money on model railroading, and even though I was a kid, it's not necessarily a kid's activity, right? It's all ages and actually mostly older adults, but I could definitely hold my own in the train world. There was no bossing me around. I was definitely capable. Alright, let's see here. I want I want to match this length. There we go. Keep it all nice together. I probably should do snap to grid, but too late now. Alrighty, let's see here. We're just making a train yard, and we'll fill it in with people and train stuff and, you know, basic train yard type things. Where's the edge of my table? Okay. And we'll have room on all sides. And is it that gonna work? That will work. Alright, where did my straight go? Wasn't a long straight? Yeah. And I'm trying to match all this up here. We're gonna have a single main line at this point. No, we'll have a double main line, but they're not gonna connect that one. Anyway, there's also an achievement for 10 trains running at once. So I can hopefully do it with something like this in my sandbox mode. Because I don't think I'm going to get trains running at once in those exhibition pieces. So we'll have to figure something out. So unanswered questions so far would be, why is my achievement not triggering for, whoops, you don't want that one. Why is my achievement not triggering for the 5-color paint thing when I've done 5 colors both in story mode and sandbox mode now? Why is it not triggering for me? Then the other question is, ooh, look at that, perfect. Then the other question is, this will save, right? But can I get multiple tables? Or is sandbox, like, this is it? This is my sandbox. This is it, right? So let's escape out of this now. We're going to play around a little bit. Let's escape. Okay. Storyline. Want to leave? Yes. Do you want to save? Yes. Okay, that's obvious. And when we go into, if we go into regular mode now, you'll see that you can see that other thing that I placed as soon as this loads here. Alright, let me get rid of that. See, this was in table management. So if we go to table management in story mode, and you go to this, if you save your exhibitions, they go here. So this was here, but then I just placed it there. That's all that is. Whoops, I did not mean to do that, but that's okay. Let's get out of here now and go to Sandbox. And let's see what happens in Sandbox. And I'm thinking you just get the one Sandbox table and that's it. So I better make this count. I mean, it could take me a year or more to do what I want to do here on this table, right? It could take me a year to complete what I'm thinking. And I also want to try to get 10 trains going so that I can get that achievement. But it looks like you can't do multiple sandboxes, huh? Can I save this? Store table. Create new. Ooh, okay. Let's see. Let's see. Table 1. I don't know what to say. Okay. So there we go. Okay, cool. Go back to it and place it. Yes, there it is. Okay. Remove table. No. No. I want to... Okay, wait a second. So, yeah, sure. So if I remove the table, remove all tables. Table has objects in it. If you remove it, no, I don't want to go back in inventory and remove it. I want to... Nope. No, I don't want to do a new save. Okay, wait, what if I go table 2 then, and apply it. Okay, table 1. There's my table 1. Okay, table 2. Okay. Oh, store table, like you store it somewhere. Duh. Oh my gosh. So obviously that's what's happening right now. So let's go to here. Now let's store the table. I don't want to do a new save. I just want to. Oh my gosh. Okay, so okay. Table 3, table 2. I know they all look the same right now because I haven't been making changes. So let's do this one and let's add some stuff to it quickly here so that I know it's different. This took okay, so we know that's different. Okay, so we're gonna get out of here. We're gonna table manage. No. Go back to where it was. We're gonna go to table management and we're gonna store the table. What if I call it table 2 again? Now I have 2 table 2s. So table 1, place the table, that's my original. Okay. Table 2, I can't put it on there because I have to store table 1. Now I can place table 2. Did that have the items in the middle? No. We can remove table 2 and put everything back in inventory. Table 3. No. Yeah, let's get rid of that one. This is table 2. Ooh, I earned 100,000 coins from exhibitions. Okay, so this has that. Remove the table. What if I remove the table? Can I put it back down? Oh, you can. So you're not deleting it when you remove the table. You're just getting it out of there. Okay, so you can have as many tables as you want. This is fantastic. Okay, so that's how you do that. But the problem is now I have all these tables that I don't want anymore. How do I get rid of these tables? I just want the first one. I guess I'll just use these, and I even spelt it wrong, table. Table, no, that's right. I'm losing my mind. Okay, so we know how the table stuff works. I don't know how to get rid of these, though. I just want to literally get rid of this table. Remove all tables. It removes it. But it's still here. How do I get rid of this table? Oh, man. Okay, so if I use this table and I put more track on it, right? Let's go into it. Let's put more track on it. And let's keep going here. We need a big, nice, long curve. The biggest curve they have. Large, medium, long. That doesn't seem very big of a curve. I can't get in there to see where it goes. Would have been nice to put what you call it. Anyway, where's that other curve? It was down here somewhere. Large curve. No, that's not what I want either. Doesn't matter. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Nope. Let's do that. Right? And then let's do one of the sharp curves. You can do like a sharp curve, yeah. There we go. And then this will be like something interesting, right? Alright, remember, I also want to run 10 trains at once. So this, I can run like 4 on, I can have them go through here. They don't have to be on separate tracks, but they can't run into each other either. So anyway, you get the idea, right? So now let's go back to table management. And we can store it, but then give it a new name. And then I'll have like a 5th, 6th table down here. So let's remove the table like this. Okay? Let's put in another table and then whatever. See, that doesn't have the track because it's something else. Okay, let's go back to table 1. And boom, it doesn't have my track because I didn't store to something new? What? That's dumb. Let me keep going through here and see. Maybe I put in another one. No. Okay, this table management is annoying. Okay, so I added that track. See, there's one with the weird stuff on it. And this is, okay. Okay, so, I mean, I'm not really going to be storing tables much, right? Because I'm going to be sitting and working on it forever, like a year. So let's say I spend a year on this. Not really, but let's say I spend a year on it. If I remove it, it doesn't keep the stuff I did to it, because see, my stuff is gone. If I store it, it'll keep my stuff, but it has to be a new table, right? So let's do that quickly. Let's do what I did again. I think, yeah, and then we'll call it a day here, but I just wanted to play around with this with you. There we go, and then we had one of these turnouts like this, and then I had a sharp curve like this. And then I said blah, 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 10 trains, yada, yada, yada. Okay, let's go to this. Okay, so here we go. So now, all right, let's go for 10. I'm going to call it go for 10 because I want this to have 10 trains on it to get the achievement. We hit apply, boom, there we go. So if you put this table down, my changes weren't there. If I store it, it's something else. Let's do that. Let's go to go for 10, boom, there we go. So now, when I work on this for a couple years and I want to save everything, I have to store it. But then we're going to get another table, and we're just going to end up with a bunch of tables. But I guess you don't store it till you're totally done. But then if you want to go back and forth on different layouts, you got to store them every time, adding a new table every time, because removing it removes the stuff you did unless you store it, right? Anybody watching, if you have any idea how to do this better, tell me. And if you know how to delete all these freaking tables, tell me that too, because this is frustrating. I don't understand why you can't delete stuff. So anyway, I need to watch the tutorial again, I guess. So I think that is going to do it. I will check out the tutorial myself for removing tables. But there you go. A much, much longer than anticipated video on Storyline. We didn't build much, but we got to see we have access for everything, and I can spend literal years building this thing. And I'm going to work on this on my own a little bit, and then I'll show you updates, kind of like my Minecraft videos. And then I'm going to try to get 10 trains running on that. But not silly like just 10 tracks to get 10 trains, you know what I mean? I want to actually have 10 trains that operate and also look nice. So there you go. There's Storyline, table management stuff. Like usual, we ended up with more questions than answers by the end of the video, but that's just how it is. Subscribe, turn on notifications so you know when I do more Train Yard Builder, and turn on or hit the like button so we know we exist. And there you go. That's it for today. I'll see you next time.